exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Atlanta Falcons retro rebuild here on Madden 22 on the PC. That is right, we are finally playing a playoff special. I finally get to record a playoff special in this series. We've done what, like 5 seasons, 6 seasons now at this point? And we have not made the playoffs until this very moment. But if you take a look at the standings, it was not an easy route to the playoffs. 3 teams in the NFC South made the playoffs at 12-5. We won the division, so we get to go to the wild card and play the San Francisco 49ers, but at least we get to host it. We get to host a playoff game. Now this video could be 5 minutes long, or it could be 15 minutes long. It just depends on how many playoff games we play. If we get booted in the wild card, then that's the playoff video. But we will extend it because I'm going to go over, before we jump into this game, I'm going to go over the stats on the season and the awards and stuff. So it'll be a little bit longer than like 5 minutes or whatever. So let's do that right now. If you guys are excited, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go over some stats for the season. So obviously we finished 12-5 on the year. Our first season was starting quarterback Aaron Rodgers, and he went 4,400 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 picks. Very good season for him. Very, very good season. Clinton Portis had 1,500 yards and 13 touchdowns. Very good year for him. Calvin Johnson, 95 catches, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Marquise Colston had almost 1,000 yards, 980 and 8 touchdowns. Very good season from the both of them. Jason Witten had a good year. Wes Welker had a good year. Defensively, Brian Urlacher was our leading tackler. I don't know if we're going to bring Brian Urlacher back or not. He's a very good player, but he is a little bit on the older side. He had 145 tackles. Sean Taylor had 115, and then rookie Patrick Willis had 106. Very impressive. Kevin Williams had 15 tackles for loss. Very good for him. 8.5 sacks from Robert Mathis. Mario Williams had 5. 4.5 for Justin Tuck. 4 for Kevin Williams. 3 for Thomas Davis. Okay. Interception leader was Darrelle Revis at Revis Island. 2 for Keith Davis. 1 for a couple other guys. Forced fumbles, we had 4 from Patrick Willis. That's pretty impressive with 4 fumble recoveries. Okay. Safety, we had 2 safeties, Robert Mathis and Thomas Davis. We had 3 touchdowns, defensive touchdowns, so I'm guessing this was a fumble recovery for a touchdown. This is probably also a fumble recovery for a touchdown, and this was probably a pick 6. Actually, no, he doesn't have any interception. It must have been a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Okay, interesting. Gostowski was 49 of 51. Had to find it there. 49 of 51 from extra points and 25 of 32 from the field goals. So not a great year kicking, but I mean, he's young still. Wes Welker had 1 kick return touchdown and then no punt return anything. Let's go check on the Buffalo Bills, because Michael Vick, I think, did pretty well in his first season in Buffalo. 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 1 pick for Michael Vick in Buffalo in his first season. That's pretty impressive. 98 carries, 333 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the ground. That's a pretty good year for good old Michael Vick. MVP of the league is Aaron Brooks. Coach of the year, it doesn't really matter. We'll go quickly through the AFC stuff. So Michael Vick, wait, what name was that? Hold on. Adalius Thomas. Adalius? I don't know how to or who you even are, but you won Defensive Player of the Year. Good for you. James Jones, Brandon Mebane, Michael Vick, Eddie George, Deion Branch, Jonathan Ogden, Grant Wistrom, Jason Gilden, Dante Whitner, Paul Edinger, and then that's the AFC stuff. NFC is Aaron Brooks, Simeon Rice, Adrian Peterson, Paul Posluszny, who I wanted, Aaron Brooks, Clinton Portis, Randy Moss, Orlando Pace, Simeon Rice, Cedric Hodge, Antonio Cromartie, and Martin Gramatica. That is not Martin Gramatica. We got 1 award. Clinton Portis won the best running back, which is good. He had a really good year. And now we go to the playoffs. Wild card weekend, super wild card weekend against the 49ers. Can we get this done? I sure as heck hope so. Let's jump in and find out.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Jumping in the first quarter. We are jumping in on defense, something we don't usually do, but I felt like, you know what, it's the wild card playoffs. Might as well try something a little bit different here going up against the 49ers. We'll see if we can get some pressure in on the 49ers. Quarterback Kevin Williams gets there, but he was able to get away. Mark Bulger, hardly know her, is the 49ers quarterback. Very interesting. 3rd and 3 after the throwaway. They still have Terrell Owens, which is cool. And they're going to go to him, but it's picked off by Davis. Oh my God, I can't believe it. User. Oh, you can't catch me. It's a pick 6 for Davis. In the wild card playoffs, it's a pick 6 to start the game. 90-yard return. The user. Look at this, over the shoulder, intercepting Terrell Owens and taking it back to the house. Davis has got just enough speed to take it back. Oh my word. I can't believe that actually happened. That was absolutely wild. We're jumping in here, first offensive possession of the game. I'm in shock. I can't believe that just happened. That was crazy. That was actually crazy. All right, we're going to do a block and release. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to throw it here. Throwing on the run and under pressure gets you in trouble. We found that out with Michael Vick. Rodgers certainly is not as fast as Michael Vick, but I didn't have to be the one to tell you that. All right, is Calvin going to be open here? Is this no, he's not. But Marquise Colston is, and Marquise Colston's fighting his way to the end zone, but he gets brought down at the 3. Good effort from Marquise there. Very good effort. And we're going to give this to Clinton Portis, our X-Factor running back who we traded for and has been a big asset to this team. One of the main reasons why we're here. And he scores the touchdown, first offensive touchdown of the game for us. He has been a massive help. And it looks like I'm going to let the CPU take care of a little bit more. That's 21-0. Going into the second half, the 49ers do score before the half is over. But we do put up a field goal, okay, at the end of the half. 24-10 now. 24-17. 49ers starting to fight back. They're picking up some momentum here. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. We're into the fourth quarter. Give me another jump-in spot that's not on defense. I don't really want to jump in on defense. I don't think I can recreate the magic that I just put in on that last drive. Oh, we are right at the goal line. We have 4 turnovers in this game. The only turnover the 49ers have is that interception, that pick 6. It is 24-17 in the fourth quarter. It is late game scenarios here. 24-17, 2nd down and 5. We're just going to feed this to Clinton Portis until we get enough room. Give me some space. Oh, Clinton Portis brought down to 7. They're going to use their timeouts. It's 3rd down. 3rd down and 3 maybe? It is going to be, yes, 3rd down and 3. They want us to throw the football. Is that a good idea? I have no idea. I'm actually going to send Clinton Portis on an out route to the left just in case I need to check down. But I have my man. It's Calvin Johnson, the 1st overall pick. making me proud that I picked him up. Megatron with the reception. Exactly what we needed. Now we just run the ball again. 7 catches, 100 yards for Calvin Johnson. Impressive. Now we just need to run the ball again to make them use their last timeout. Clinton Portis had a lane, but it closed quickly. There's the final timeout. And I think we can get out of here with some simulations now. Let's, crap. I clicked to play. Let's go with a halfback power. We'll run this ball to get the clock going. Oh, Clinton Portis got some space. Clinton Portis down the side to stiff arm. Clinton Portis. Oh my God, he's unstoppable. He may not have a face, and he may be the wrong skin tone, but he is unstoppable. Super Sim out of here. Oh my word. He is absolutely crazy. Big field goal. We're up by 10, and that's the game. We are moving on. We've got more playoff football ahead of you guys. I hope you guys are excited because we've got the divisional round. But we got to check the stats first. Stats on the day. Aaron Rodgers had a good day. 29 of 39, 367 yards and a touchdown. I'm glad to see that none of those 4 turnovers were his interceptions. It looks like we had a fumble from Calvin Johnson. I don't know what those 4 turnovers were. 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown for Clinton Portis. 8 catches, 115 yards from Marquise Colston. 7 catches, 100 yards from Calvin Johnson, and Jason Witten was the guy who caught the touchdown. Then we had 15 tackles from Brian Urlacher. He was a madman today. We didn't sack Mark Bulger, but we did pick him off once with Keith Davis, and we got the pick 6. Keith Davis was absolutely unbelievable on that first possession. And that is how we go to the divisional round with a big 27-17 victory over the 49ers. Let's get into it.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs of EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington Football Team.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington Football Team and the Atlanta Falcons.
All right, here we go. We're jumping into the divisional round against the Washington Commanders. It's about time we get some big-time playoff football, and Aaron Rodgers is heaving it to start the game, and Marquise Colston can't come up with it on the first play. That's okay. In a couple of seasons, we'll be knocking that down, no doubt about it. But as of right now, we struggle, and I'm going to throw that one. That's Wes Welker, one of the best receivers in the league. Not really. His overall does not reflect that, but it is coming back because of a holding call. One of our elite offensive linemen, Jahari Evans, is the man that is responsible for our penalty. 2nd down and 20. We've got Sidney Rice out there, and I think I'm going to use Sidney Rice. There it is, Sidney Rice. He's got some space, and he makes his first catch of the playoffs, at least that I've thrown to him. He's probably got some more catches in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's just an absolute bum. I'm going to send Sidney Rice or Jason Witten. Who's going deep? Ah! I couldn't tell. Sidney Rice and Jason Witten were running the same route, and then Jason Witten cut inside, and I thought Sidney Rice was going to be the one that cut inside. I didn't know. Sidney Rice was wide open, by the way. If I would have thrown it to him, that would have been a tutty. An absolute tutty, but I got to get that away. That's going to be knocked incomplete. 2nd down and 10. I've only completed 1 pass today. That is not very comforting, knowing that Champ Bailey's out there lurking. I got to get this ball away. That's Clinton Portis. He can do it in the ground, and he can do it in the air. Clinton Portis, man, is an absolute tank. no doubt the best asset that we've added to this team. I mean, Calvin Johnson's really good, and he'll be better in the long run. But right now, as of right now, Clinton Portis is the best player we've got on the team. Most consistent, absolute best player. Speaking of best player, Antonio Gates, touchdown. Aaron Rodgers with an absolute beauty of a throw. And the boys go up 7-0 on the Washington Commanders. Let's see what we can do here in a little bit of simulation. I'm going to let the boys take it. There we go. Put up another touchdown. Commanders can't do anything. But they are starting to get... Oh, no, we stopped them there. Good job, boys. Come on. Get that other touchdown. Okay, kick the field goal. I'll take that. 17-0. There we go. Work it, boys. Work it. No, there's a field goal from the Commanders. There's a touchdown. 24-3. It looks like we're going to be making our first ever appearance in the NFC Championship game. 24-10. Third quarter. Calvin Johnson's one-on-one. He's not pressed, but he's one-on-one. Is that safety going to go help over the top? It looks like he might. Didn't have enough time to even find out. Because Rudd is there for the sack. He's playing the guitar on me too. 24-17 now. That is not a promising sight. They're down by a touchdown with 1:35 to go in the divisional round of the NFC playoffs, I should say, not the championship. As long as we can run this clock out and waste their timeouts, we'll be headed to our first ever NFC Championship game. I can't believe that in our first playoff, I mean, it took us so long to get here. We had such a crappy team for so long. And then I finally got it. It took patience. It took good drafting, good trades. And we finally built a team up that was good enough to make it to the playoffs. And now this team is a minute away from an NFC Championship appearance. And we just got a first down on their final timeout. So one more run, and this one will be over. Sean Taylor was a menace in that first quarter. 24-17. There goes Clinton Portis. He broke that initial tackle, by the way. 20 carries, 75 yards, and we are going to sim out of this and let the boys finish the job. We're going to the NFC Championship, boys. 24-17. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Stats on the day in the NFC divisional round game. Aaron Rodgers, 25 of 39, 321 yards and 3 touchdowns. Absolutely amazing day for him. 20 carries, 75 yards for Clinton Portis. 7 catches, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Calvin Johnson in his rookie season. 6 catches, 59 yards for Marquise Colston. 5 and 58 for Clinton Portis. Sidney Rice had the big one, for 24, and then Antonio Gates also had the big one for 35 and a touchdown. Then we go to tackles. Patrick Willis takes over as the tackle leader with 13. Urlacher had 8. Then we go to sacks. We sacked the quarterback twice. I don't know who the quarterback was. It might have been Jason Campbell. I'm not sure. 2 sacks. Mario Williams and Robert Mathis. Didn't pick him off at all. It was Jason Campbell. And we beat the Washington Commanders 24-17, and we're headed to our first ever NFC Championship game. Let's go get it.
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the NFC Championship game. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this NFC Championship game is starting out hot. 14-7 already down by the Minnesota Vikings. And we are getting in there. Crazy, what a throw from Aaron Rodgers, but Calvin Johnson didn't really see where the ball was going, and we don't keep the drive alive. We can kick this field goal. Oh, we scored actually, and now we're up 21-14. I like how the boys are playing. Red zone alert. Let's get in there and try and score this touchdown from the 15-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. This is for a trip to the Super Bowl, remember. And I'm throwing that to Calvin Johnson, and I'm getting it down to the 1-yard line. What a beam from Aaron Rodgers to Megatron. And we are at the 1. And you know I got to go with my guy, Clinton Portis. We got to go Clinton at the 1-yard line, and he's in. He gets blown up, but he's in. And we take a 2-touchdown lead in the NFC Championship. Are we going to be in our first Super Bowl, in our first ever playoff appearance? That would be wild. 28-14, late third quarter. We're going to let the boys take care of this one. It's a field goal, 31-14. Oh, 31-21. Let's jump in fourth quarter and try and make this a bigger game. Calvin Johnson's running a nice route. I might have to give it to him. Calvin Johnson, but Aaron Rodgers floated that one. I felt pretty confident Rodgers could hit that, but I guess I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. He could not hit that. At least not at that angle. I'm going to give that to Marquise Colston. What a route! And Marquise Colston puts us up big in the NFC Championship game. With 6 minutes to go, we are up 38-21 on the boys. Vikings are powering through, but they get stopped. And it is 39. No, it's 17 with the accelerated clock. 38-21. 3rd and 3. This is the last play of the game, most likely. And Clinton Portis will seal it with a first down. That's how you go to a Super Bowl. 20 carries, 151 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Portis. He has been the absolute difference maker on this team. And the boys, in their first ever playoff appearance of the series, we are going to the Super Bowl. That's how it's done, boys. That's how it's done. Stats on the day. Rodgers, 26 of 33, 325 yards and 2 touchdowns. Clinton Portis, absolutely phenomenal day. 20 carries, 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. Difference maker. 7 catches for both Calvin Johnson and Wes Welker. 72 yards for Welker, 111 for Calvin Johnson. 2 touchdowns along with 6 catches, 93 yards for Colston. Crazy. Tackle leader Sean Taylor, a sack and a half for Robert Mathis, a sack for Thomas Davis, and Keith Davis, who had the pick 6 last game, had a half a sack, along with Kevin Williams and Patrick Willis. No interceptions on Dante Culpepper, but a 38-21 victory in the NFC Championship to go to the Super Bowl. I'll take that every day. Here are the Pro Bowl rosters if you care. I'll just scroll through them pretty quickly in case you want to see who made the Pro Bowl. Obviously nobody on our team because we are going to our first ever Super Bowl appearance. Now I would say probably Aaron Rodgers would have made the Pro Bowl. Obviously Clinton Portis would have made it. Calvin Johnson probably would have made it. We probably would have had Sean Taylor, Brian Urlacher. We would have had a decent amount of players making the Pro Bowl if we were there, but we are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Super Bowl this year. What a wild matchup that's going to be. I hope you guys are excited for it because I know I'm excited for it. We've got Super Bowl Media Day. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into Super Bowl Media Day. What do they got for me? What kind of questions you got for me? Give me something good. Every coach's dream is to hoist that Lombardi trophy as confetti rains down, and you have a chance to do that for the first time this week. It's just the beginning, boys. It's just the beginning. Obviously, it would mean a lot to my dreams. It's such big, just one game, one ring is enough, one parade is enough. This is just the beginning for me. You know it. You've earned 10 staff points. You know this is just the beginning for the boys. Our first Super Bowl appearance, the first of many. Play the Super Bowl. Jacksonville versus Atlanta. Let's get it done.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 61. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're in Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins, for this Super Bowl. Our first ever Super Bowl appearance, and Aaron Rodgers is starting out with a bullet to Wes Welker. I got a bullet with your name on it, baby. And it means Super Bowl time for the Atlanta Falcons. I guess it just took having Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback instead of Michael Vick, but that was 100% my fault. I saw Marquise Colston wide open, and I tried to heave it, but I had a big boy coming after me, and I got hit. So that's all me. It's not anyone's fault other than mine. But we are down 9-0 in the Super Bowl. 9-3. We got the ball back, though, and in the red zone, nonetheless, at the 3. 2 turnovers for Jacksonville, 1 for us, and we know what the 1 is for us. So we're going to give this to our man, Clinton Portis. He's carried us this far. Why not let him carry us the rest of the way? There's a touchdown for the boys. 10-9. What an exciting Super Bowl this has been. We're going into late second quarter stuff. It's 23-10. That escalated very quickly. 26-10. 55 seconds left. It's 26-10. I don't know how this happened. How did we get here? The Jacksonville Jaguars seem to be a very good competition. Got to throw that in quickly. Aaron Rodgers gets it to Welker, but we got to keep the pace going. We cannot get caught slacking here. Play action. Fake it. It's going to be Calvin. Rodgers needs to get that accuracy under control. Luckily, Calvin Johnson's a beast. 26 seconds left. We don't want to settle for a field goal, but if we have to, then we have to. But field goal is not on the mind right now. That is not priority. Priority number 1 is getting a touchdown here to go down 26-17. And I think if I fit this in here, Jason Witten should be able to not catch that. I don't know how he didn't even animate for that. That was a decent throw. I mean, it wasn't like super accurate, but it could have been caught. I was pressing buttons. Let's go with Jason Witten here. That's knocked incomplete. Okay, it's getting a little bit scary. Getting a little bit scary. We're in field goal range for Gostowski, but that doesn't mean squat if I get intercepted at the red zone. Knocked incomplete. I don't know how he didn't intercept that. All right, they're going to kick the field goal. I'm going to let them do that. This Jaguars defense might be the real deal. We missed the field goal, too. We are down 32-10, 32-18. We went for the 2-point conversion, it looks like. They keep scoring. I think this one's out of hand, boys. 39-18. We are going to go to the Super Bowl for the first time ever and lose in the Super Bowl. I don't think there's a way we can come back unless I score here. Oh, that's a tight throw. It's going to be knocked incomplete. Yeah, the Jaguars fans are getting excited here. They might be witnessing a Super Bowl for the first time. They might be witnessing a Super Bowl for the first time. That is for sure. Fit that in. That's Wes Welker. That's a touchdown. There we go. We climb back. We start to climb. Come on. Just stop him on defense. We didn't stop him on defense. 4th down. We really needed them to stop there on defense. It's 42-25 with 2 minutes remaining. I don't think it's possible to win this game. I certainly won't give up, though. I will keep on fighting until the clock hits 0. But I don't think it's worth it. Jason Witten with a big-time catch. Jason Witten down the sidelines. That's exactly the kind of effort that we needed from the boys. And we are in the red zone. Accelerate clock is killing us right now. I think it's just too late. I think it is just a little too late. And Rodgers with an absolute horrendous throw. I don't know where he was trying to pass lead that ball, but that was absolutely god-awful. Let's see what we can do here on the 2nd down and 10. Jason Witten's open in the end zone. Touchdown. But it's a little too late, I guess. I don't think it's going to be enough unless we stop him quickly on defense. Oh, I don't want to kick the onside kick. Super sim that bad boy. Play the key moments. No, we didn't get it. Third down, we didn't stop them. And we lose in the Super Bowl to the Jacksonville Jaguars. They must be too much. And we will have to sit here and watch them lift up our Lombardi trophy. We had a magical run. We had a magical wild card round, a magical divisional round, and an absolute magical NFC championship game. We were the underdogs by a lot. I didn't think we were ready. I was shocked that we were there in the first place. I certainly didn't think we were ready to win a Super Bowl. I didn't think we were ready to be even in a Super Bowl, but we had a magical run that got us here. But we just didn't have enough. Our defense just did not play good. They let way too many points go. And Aaron Rodgers needs to work on that accuracy, but he's young. He's still developing. And we can learn from this. We can certainly learn from this loss here. This will humble us. We might have thought we were too good at too soon. And now with this big humbling loss, we can learn from this, and we can come back next season with this knowledge, with this experience, with this heartache, and we know what it feels like. Jamie Winborn is your player of the game, Super Bowl MVP. But we know the heartache. We know what it feels like to lose a Super Bowl, and we will take that pain with us as we go throughout the offseason and we go to next year. So this is a good thing for us. If we take the silver lining, this is a good thing for us. We've got that experience. We've got playoff experience now. We've even got Super Bowl experience. Yeah, it's a Super Bowl loss, but it's still a good experience. 26 for 39, 385 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick for Aaron Rodgers. See, this is why we weren't good. Clinton Portis had 16 carries, 31 yards. We just could not run the football. Calvin Johnson got a rushing touchdown as well. 10 catches, 153 yards for Calvin Johnson. He was doing everything he could. Wes Welker was doing everything he could. Defensively, 9 tackles for Patrick Willis, and Kevin Williams had 9 tackles as well. 5 tackles for loss for Kevin Williams. We sacked Byron Leftwich with Justin Tuck, Robert Mathis, and Mario Williams each once, and then a half a sack for Dansby and Kevin Williams. No interceptions on Byron Leftwich, and that's the difference maker. We lose by 10 in the Super Bowl, a very humbling experience, but we can use that pain. Okay, so next episode will be the off-season. Everybody loves a good off-season video, especially in these retro rebuilds. We will build on this. We will hopefully learn from it. We'll spend the money in the off-season. We'll hopefully draft some guys. We have a lot of draft picks, so our off-seasons are always eventful with trades and trading up and trading down and all that kind of stuff. So the off-season next episode will be pretty crazy. But we've got a ton of money to spend in free agency. We might make some trades in the offseason with Brian Dawkins, with Brian Urlacher. Who knows? But we might make some trades. But that's going to be the next episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. It does suck that we don't win the Super Bowl, but hey, we got there. That's pretty good. I didn't think we were even going to get there. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.